I'm going to go over the new Sidecranker machine. There's a few really neat elements to this machine, from the adjustable hit and adjustable stroke. Right now, this has a rigid hit on it, which feels a lot like a direct drive in a way. And to take out the rigid hit and make it hit softer, there's this little nut right there. You take that off. Basically, this nut has a little tiny flange on the back side. It's just a little bit, and it goes inside the armature bar, and it takes out the dampening. Right now, there's dampening in this armature bar. I basically have an O-ring that I'll put on there to get the proper spacing. If you take this off, you want to put a little O-ring on there, and then that'll make it hit a lot like the old mini crankers do. But for now, I'm just going to make it a hard hit. That's how I like tattooing with them, and you get better whip shading and stuff like that, and it's just a little bit more aggressive. It has an adjustable stroke right here, and basically all you got to do is loosen up this screw here. And there's 3 different holes. And the back hole is going to be the longest, about 4.8 millimeters. The middle hole is 4 millimeters. That's where I typically set them all up at. For most people, that's where they like it. And the forward hole is at 3.2 millimeters. So you get a pretty wide spectrum. The neat thing, too, is with a needle and tube setup, you can adjust the stroke in the middle of a tattoo without it affecting the needle depth. The needle will always go down to the same point every time. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the 4 millimeter setting, which is in the middle. If you ever lose the screw, it's a 2-56 thread pitch. And, I tighten it, I get it pretty snug, but you just want to be careful not to tighten it too tight. If you just don't want to take a risk of stripping out that armature bar. Okay, set up a needle and tube, and one of the neat things is how you set up the rubber band on here. I like using the number 12 black rubber bands, and you're going to see these little posts. There's one right there, one right there. This screw has a little spacer on it so it sticks out, and you have another post right here. Now I'm going to put my black rubber band on, hook it on that back post, bring it up around the motor, loop it over that screw, and put on that post there. And that's that.